Welcome back to Good Things Utah. We are out on the porch where Chef Tom is making lunch for me today. Very thrilled.
I heard you were hungry. Okay,
Always.
the first things first, you got to practice proper barbecue safety, and that is we got to roll up our sleeves.
Okay.
This is the one time when actually barbecuing without a shirt, it's actually allowable for guys.
Naked barbecue. That's
because the sleeves have a tendency. That's probably the most dangerous thing you can see out on a barbecue is this right here. So roll up your sleeves before you start. We're making a delicious teriyaki chicken. I've already got some on the grill. I want to show you how you make the teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki is essentially soy with a little bit of sugar. We're going to add some other things to kind of spice it up a little bit, but it's one of those things that's really easy to make. You don't even have to buy it in the store because you can make it so easily. So we're going to throw in, and as you can see, I'm measuring really precisely.
Right, I see that.
We're throwing in about a quarter cup of orange juice. We're going to throw in a couple tablespoons or so of soy sauce.
I've never made my own teriyaki.
Really?
Never.
It's so simple. And we'll throw in a little bit of vegetable oil. Just, like a table.
Little tad?
Just a little bit. Maybe not quite that much. And we're going to mix that, and then we're going to set aside just a little bit. We're going to use that to brush our pork chops. So I've got a couple of pork chops over here. All we do is we take that we set aside, and once we stick this on our meat, that stuff right there, that's garbage. We don't use that for anything other than basting our meat from here on out. So
I love pork chops too. I just made pork chops 2 nights ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but not as good as this. You know what? I did them on the grill, just like this, but not with the yummy homemade teriyaki sauce. And I see as you're putting the pork chops on there that usually I would think of pineapple with teriyaki over chicken or pork chops. You're doing it with a grilled banana.
With a grilled banana. I love the flavor of a grilled banana. In fact, back when I was working in restaurants, we would always serve it with a grilled pineapple because it's a great garnish.
Right.
But I love the look and flavor of a grilled banana. I've already brushed that with a little bit of our teriyaki glaze. So that's just sitting there. We're going to take the rest of this that we set aside beginning. We're going to add a half teaspoon of cornstarch to it.
Because that's going to thicken it up, right?
Because we're going to thicken it up.
What kind of heat do you have happening on your grill right here? This is our Weber grill from Leisure Living.
That's a really good point. The biggest mistake I see people make in the kitchen or on the grill is they have their barbecue up way too hot. When you turn it on to high, you're cooking at 600-700 degrees. When you get a pork chop that thick, it's going to be charcoal by the time it's done in the middle. So don't be afraid to turn your grill down. I usually cook it like a medium to medium low heat when I'm cooking on a grill. Every grill is different.
But you'll put it on one side, medium low, for how long?
For a pork chop this size, there's one of these thinner ones, probably about 5 minutes. For a thicker one like this, we'll probably go about 10 minutes.
Okay, and then throw it on the other side.
And throw it on the other side.
Maybe 8 or 9 minutes.
Here's a trick. If you want to get a really nice char, you see how we've got those nice lines on there?
I love
Find another spot that you haven't had your meat and flip it over at a 45-degree angle, and in about 4 or 5 minutes, you're going to give it that nice cross hatching.
Beautiful.
I love it.
I know. Okay, so then when your banana, how do you know when your banana's done?
Just let it go for about 4 minutes is all you got to do.
Okay.
And then take your thermometer. This is my favorite thermometer.
Mine too.
It's actually made by, or it's actually distributed by a company here in Utah, I believe in Lehigh, called ThermoWorks.
It's awesome because you just open it and it works, and you just shut it and it turns off, so it's perfect. But you find the different temperatures for whatever you're cooking.
Well,
like
and it's
pork.
really, really fast too.
Okay.
I mean, we're sitting here at 57.4.3 degrees outside, so
Gosh,
we know
it is fast. We know what it is.
We know what the temperature is. So with pork, it's interesting. People have all sorts of misconceptions about temperature in pork. Pork, the USDA says if you want to cook pork, you got to cook it to a minimum of 137 degrees, which is medium rare, but you got to hold it at that temperature for about 30 minutes before it's safe to eat.
Oh.
You can cook pork at 155 degrees, which is medium well, so just a little teeny bit of pink. It's you got to hold it there for like 3 seconds before it's safe to eat. So at 155 degrees, but going like this and putting on a plate, it's been there at a long enough temperature, so you're fine.
Good.
So don't be afraid of just a little teeny bit of pink in your pork. Let's hurry and plate this up. I've got one up here for you. We're going to take that. We're going to take these delicious bananas.
Yum.
I've
got just have the banana on the side?
I just had the banana sitting on the side. I'm going to throw a little bit of this teriyaki glaze on there. And if you want to get really fancy, you can put it on top. You can cut it in half and just go like that. But you've got to try that.
I just want to taste the banana because I feel like the pork. Yay! I can do that. I'm gonna taste this banana.
Well, and it's so delicious.
Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna grill bananas up for a snack. Chef Tom, you're awesome. Cook with Tom. KTVX.com. He has so many unbelievable recipes. I love your smoked kale chips. They're
too
so
kind.
delicious. You can go do that for this recipe too. We'll put it on our website at abc4.com. Just click on Good Things Utah. We'll be right back.